No Flips Giving, we have a pretty spectacular Benchmade Grail, the 4904. Ba-dum-bum.
Unbox that piece, buddy.
Yeah. So.
Oh, God. We need to show them every aspect of this box. The inside,
Wait,
the interior.
No, I need to see this.
This is amazing. Yeah. This is a very interesting piece of Benchmade history.
This knife is extremely sharp, all capitals. Notice both edges are scalpel sharp. There is no safe handle for knife manipulation on this model. Keep out of reach of children.
No children.
No children.
Okay.
So Ben can't touch it.
Ben cannot touch this thing. He will hurt himself.
He will hurt himself. So, standard Benchmade,
Let's look at the inside of the box, all
that.
that.
So we got the foam there,
Yeah, look at that. Oh, baby.
The best is born of history and tradition, Benchmade. I wish they'd listen to that.
Yeah, they don't anymore, but they used to.
But they sure did.
Yeah.
Real nice little, is that leather? It is leather, I think.
It's velour.
Leather, steel. Yeah.
No, that's vinyl.
Vinyl? Okay, so, but a nice case.
No expense was spared.
And then we have the anodized titanium handle 49. Orange peel finish.
Orange peel. Love a good orange peel finish.
It is, and this is a really good orange peel finish.
It is very nice.
If you look at it, I mean, it's just all the way through. It's almost where you get it kind of like that paint job you see on cars, where as you move through it, it changes color. You'll get purples in one angle and greens and blues. Really, really cool anodization job on this. The only anodized model of the 49. Oh, go ahead.
Be careful. It says keep out of reach of children. Okay.
Yeah, you got to squeeze the handles. Yep.
Oh. Nice little spring latch action. Huh?
Probably the first of the. That was, if you look at it, that particular.
God.
Yep. Boron carbide blade.
Wait, this is not steel.
That is steel. It's 440C.
Oh,
it's a boron carbide coating on the blade.
Oh, the patina, yeah.
Yeah.
The patina.
And that baby, that's a Kris right there.
That is a Kris.
Where's Reeve?
Oh, God damn it. So,
he doesn't belong here.
Couple of things about the 49. There were 5 models. Actually, no, sorry, 6 models. The first one being the 49 SPL, which was a high polish exhibition rosewood or Cocobolo? Cocobolo, I think.
Cocobolo,
I think it was Cocobolo. With a high polish blade. There were only 25 of those made. Mostly went to Benchmade employees. When they have hit the market, the SPLs, honestly, are today's market probably 10K.
Lord.
Pay off the car.
We are numbered here, right?
Yep,
so what
that
do we got
is
here?
78 of 100.
78 of 100. Very nice. Very nice.
That edge looks dangerous.
It says
It's
dangerous
zero
right on the
grind.
box. Yeah.
I mean,
Zero grind? Like it's ground to
the
zero.
edge. Yep.
How do you do that on a Kris?
Very carefully.
Well, very carefully.
So you, as a flippist, William, how would you flip that? Given there's no, they're both a bite.
No ricochets.
Yeah.
Basically, you would just keep, you have to flow with it. Do stuff that you're going to be using, basically using the inside of the handles of there for the tricks.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a different flipping style. I am not good at it. I have cuts on my hand.
Well,
not from this one, but from
you're gonna get good at it, boy.
It has never cut anything.
So factory zero edge.
Yep.
I wish we had a microns so we could.
Yep.
We're
But you can see there is no secondary bevel on that.
Yeah.
So then you had the 4901, which was also a Cocobolo handle, less quality finish, 100 models. You had the 4902, which was a really good one, 50 of those on the 4902, and the 02 was all of these were stainless steel handles. 4902 was again stainless steel handles, carbon fiber inlays, and the only other boron carbide coated blade in the 49 line. Then the 4903, which was the skeletonized handle, stainless steel, spring latch, all of those from the SPL to the 4903 had the fancy spring latch, which was the very first spring latch that Benchmade ever did. This is the 4904. So this is the first time that they've used what is, I would say, a transitional spring latch, because it's not like the spring latches on the rest of the 4X series. If you look at this,
Go for it.
real quick, sorry.
I'm just eye candy while we talk.
So if you look at it in here,
Look at it!
see how it's not been finished completely on there? There's a step in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this was the very beginning of them starting with the spring latches.
And that
back
thing,
in
that is just
2001.
gorgeous, man. The blade, the handle.
Oh, yeah.
It is just immaculate,
Don't
too.
flip it. I don't want to see your finger come off.
No, this is in titanium. This is the first of the run of titanium. This is the 4904. And then the 4905 was titanium, just brush finish, not anodized, and a plain blade.
I think the 05 is only ever seen in person other than this.
Yeah.
Is this basically, when did this come out?
2001?
So in
I don't know.
2001,
Yeah.
2001, 2002.
so they released this basically to show to the world, like,
Oh,
look what we can do.
well, it's even better than that. So, Benchmade for a long time now has been using CNC to profile their blades. Benchmade, I can't remember the name of the machinist at Benchmade that set the program for this. When he originally started the idea of making the 49, the company that built their CNC told him that no, that's not possible. Because it's not just a Kris blade, it's a hollow ground Kris blade.
My God.
And that was done on a CNC program. They told him it couldn't be done. You know, and there's what, 475 of these blades to prove that it could.
It can be done. Yeah.
This was, I mean, as far as machining goes, this was a triumph.
I'm just saying, this is them basically like whipping their dick out,
Yeah,
and
oh,
rubbing it on
abso-fucking-lutely.
everyone's face, like, look how
Absolutely.
awesome we are.
Absolutely. And that is why
We don't need to make, it's a Ford GT. We don't need to make money. We already
Nope.
know we're awesome, and
Yep.
we're just showing it.
Yeah, exactly. This is Benchmade at its finest.
You think this is peak Benchmade?
Maybe not this particular knife, but
Sure.
this line.
The 49s?
You know, this is a great one. The 49 SPL is really where
Yeah.
they just,
Sure.
yeah, really, dude? Or,
Yeah.
like the 46 DM where they did the carbon fiber and pearl inlays on the handle. That was a pretty spectacular knife. This is gold class before gold class. Very limited thing. Huge collector interest in these.
Yeah.
Because there's just not many of them around. And the guys that have them are not letting them go.
Okay, so now we have to ask. What did you pay for this thing?
Well, these were originally $800.
Yeah.
So he paid $800.
I did not pay $800.
Yeah. I feel like it's
I
a little bit
actually,
more than that.
to be honest with you, I got, in the current market right now,
Yeah.
I got a very good price on that. I paid $3,500.
Not 10K, so that's
Hot
pretty
damn,
good.
boy. Hot damn.
Yeah.
You definitely have a problem.
If you want a ball,
Yeah.
you
This is how
better
you-
come to the table
yeah,
with your,
yeah.
with your A game.
Also, does your wife watch these videos?
Shit. No, she doesn't. Thank
We won't say on
God.
that note.
Thank God.
Ted.
Okay.
Oh God. Yeah.
Oh boy.
But yeah, this is one that I've wanted in my collection for a long time. I'm really stoked that this is the one that I was able to get a hold of. The 4902, the carbon fiber one is,
I feel
probably,
like you just need to sacrifice small animals with this blade for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Murdered out like that, all black.
That is
straight to
mean.
zero hollow grind.
And I'm just gonna say, I have no doubt that the camera does not do this thing justice. It
No.
is beautiful. Is this the only thing we're looking at today, Will?
Nope.
What
I
else
got
we-
another one.
What else you got?
I have a Balisong.
Is there a reason we're not?
Let's put the paperwork
Okay.
away so it doesn't get ruined.
Yeah, even the paperwork is like immaculate.
I'm waiting
It's
for that
absolutely nuts.
foam to get to the point where it just disintegrates, but yet you still keep it.
Yeah.
It's looking fine to me.
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean, it's a little tired, but
It's a little tired.
can't expect it to not be.
All right.
Is it a Balisong Z?
No, it is not.
This is an original Balisong.
An OG.
My
Oh, yeah.
God, do the thing. Well, come on.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter which side of the handle I
Well,
use
Yeah.
because it is also
Oh God!
Good
You just told us you
Lord.
don't do that.
Yeah. Well. You don't do that.
Well, this one has significantly more value than this one. This one is very high dollar.
Do not have this one underneath this one.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You're just on a little Kris kick here, aren't you?
It was that weak.
Wait,
Yeah.
is this hollow ground as well? It is.
Yes.
One thing I will say
But
though,
This is hand ground.
The Kris
yeah,
is
you can
not
tell it's
as
hand, you can
pronounced.
tell it's hand ground. Yeah,
and,
this is
and the center
yeah.
line is not curvy like that. That is impressive.
this is done by a machine that is not. So
And this is almost, if you look between the two, this is almost kind of almost toothpick.
yeah,
I mean, it's
short.
a very slight blade.
Yeah.
Um,
Fits the handle though very well.
Yeah.
It's just I gotta put
it's
that
fucking
down.
gorgeous.
Yeah,
Ouch.
But so, Damasteel blade,
Yeah.
titanium handles. This was Eldon Talley built that back in 2000, 2001. I'm sorry, 2020, 2021. I got this from a collector who bought it directly from Eldon. I paid not much more than what Eldon charged for it back 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
Are these cast and then machined? or
Nope,
fully
those are machined.
Okay, I was looking at the reliefs inside.
Yep. No, those are machined titanium handles. Really, really beautiful work. Eldon stuff. One of the things I really like about Eldon is that, when he was coming up and apprenticing with other knife makers, he was apprenticing under some very good knife makers.
Jody Sampson.
No. No. But
It's the only
ones
one I know.
that speak to my heart, he did not, he didn't apprentice under Loveless, but he worked under a guy, from what I'm to understand, that apprenticed under Loveless. And so a lot of his grinds are in that same vein, real
Same
clean.
sort of style. Yeah.
This is kind of a departure. It's a Kris. This is actually the V1 Talisong.
I'm assuming that's Chad Nichols' raindrop?
Nope, that's Damasteel.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
Swedish.
Yeah.
Swedish?
Look at that.
That's stainless steel
I thought Damasteel was Finnish for some reason.
No, Swedish.
Oh, yeah.
Damasteel is my favorite blade steel
I want it to be Finnish.
Yeah. In what sense? Why is it your favorite blade steel?
It's pretty.
because it's pretty and it's
useful.
stainless.
Yeah.
Now
it's
there are
useful.
other makers of stainless.
Mm-hmm.
Damas, pattern welded steel.
Yeah.
I have a thing for Damasteel.
I like it as well. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
It's not Chinese.
It's definitely not Chinese, although a lot of Chinese firms use it in their higher end knives.
Yeah. It's one of those names,
It is a little bit easier to get a hold of than say your Vegas Forge or your Chad Nichols.
Yeah.
Because
Because it's such a big name,
it is a big name. But the quality of the steel is really good.
Yeah.
I have, unfortunately, none of my Damasteel knives, I've actually been doing cutting tests or seeing how it goes. I can tell you that the makers, when they're grinding it, after heat treat, they bitch about the
I've got a
removal on
Benchmade
this.
in Damasteel that I've used pretty extensively.
Yeah. How's
It's-
it holding up?
It's 154-ish,
Yeah.
which is not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I like
sad.
it.
Well, I think it's ABL is one of the steels they use in this.
It's
maybe?
RWL 34.
Okay.
And
Which is 154.
yeah,
CM,
pretty much. And I
basically.
cannot remember the second one.
Yeah.
But it's good
VG10.
stuff. Maybe.
But
It's not.
the other thing too is that the Swedes, they just really make some nice patterns.
Yeah.
Some really, really unique and beautiful patterns in their pattern welded steel.
I hope to God it's a subsidiary of Volvo. It needs to be. There's no other option. You'd be
But,
surprised
yeah,
what's a
this is,
subsidiary of Volvo.
Now, okay, so this is
Thank you for doing it on camera.
V1, V2 Talisong. This is the only Kris Talisong, this handle pattern in Damasteel. He made several Krises,
Yeah.
but it's the only one that he made in Damasteel. When it was original from from Eldon, I believe, just looking back through the Instagram posts, $1,500 from him.
Okay.
I
So-
paid $1,650.
So
That's
you
not too
got
bad.
some change on the table right here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude, there's 5K right
Yeah.
there.
Good lord.
And honestly, this I wouldn't sell.
You're
For-
never going to see another one ever again.
Oh no, well, I mean, I may.
Yeah.
I have
I know.
feelers
I
out.
know you run on those circles.
But here's the thing. Am I going to want to drop 5K again or 4K or whatever?
Right, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because I now have a really good example of a 49 for my collection. I don't know necessarily that I need to go further than that. There are some guys that have to have every one.
Yeah.
And what I've seen for the guys that have had every one, they get every one and then they sell them. Because people want them.
You've been to the mountaintop, you know.
Yeah.
You don't need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's as far as Benchmade goes, that is the mamma jamma. When it comes to
the employee-only ones.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to think of something that will top that, really.
An employee-only one.
Well, yeah, the SPL.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, the SPL is nice, but that's 10K. And then you got some really
God,
crazy,
that's nice. Jesus Christ.
crazy Jody Sampsons out there too
Yeah.
that are. But that's Pacific Cutlery. We're not going to call that Benchmade as of yet, pre-Benchmade. But as far as an actual Benchmade product, this is probably my favorite of the 49s too, because it is a titanium handle. If you were going to flip it, this one would have the best balance.
Yeah,
As
sure.
opposed to, although the stainless steel ones with the inlays are not bad.
Everyone's
But I
bitching
mean,
about these days.
nobody is. You're not going to flip this. I mean,
Do you want to flip it?
No, I don't want you to flip it.
Okay.
It's sharpened to 0.
Give the people what they want.
give them.
tendons.
No,
That's
but it's
all
in
I'm
our
saying.
name. No flips given.
Yeah.
This is not going to get flipped.
That's true. There's not a lot of flips on here for a fucking.
So Eldon,
somebody.
does he do like any sort of jewelry, like rings at all?
Not that I've noticed, but
I think so.
yeah, to be honest with you, he doesn't even really make a lot of knives. Eldon Talley he's a lineman. So, he makes all of his money working, and he's doing a whole bunch of overtime, and, I've had conversations with him, and he's just like, he's got a new model coming out that he's still working on that is actually, instead of it being rounded here, it is a recess with the diamond pattern.
Oh, cool.
Which is really cool.
Yeah,
One of the complaints people have had is that, it's kind of on the heavier side.
I didn't
and
notice
it
that
is-
on the handles, but like I picked up the pinnacle. Everything else is going to be lesser. It doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that it's not as precision.
You're not going to top that. Yeah.
I mean, to be completely honest, as far as just overall quality of knives, the Eldon Talley has this beat by a mile because it's a hand ground blade, damaged steel, titanium handle.
Yeah, if you look at the spec
I don't
sheet.
know.
And also on tolerances. I mean, that's on bushings.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. The
This is old
machining
school,
behind
man.
this blade
Oh, it's
is
incredible.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It's
It's just this is historic. This is
the Challenger program. This is SpaceX.
yeah.
They're doing the same thing, but the Challenger's way more fucking impressive.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
I
good way
mean,
to put it.
and no matter what you'd say on it, this is twice the knife for half the money, but this is a beauty. This I was so freaking stoked to get. This came out of nowhere and drained my bank account. This one I was like, oh shit, no, I'm getting it, and then this one came, and it was like.
Well, I guess I have to buy it.
Yeah, no, I mean,
you're not going to not buy it.
No, I mean,
Yeah, you're not going to not do it.
I mean, it's just, but
You sound like me in hi-fi equipment.
yeah,
Yeah, it's every couple months. It's like really another. It's like these will be worth something someday.
well, these
Go
are
on the
worth
fucking
something right
coffin.
now. I mean, I wouldn't part with that for less than 2K. I wouldn't part with this for anything less than 4.
You won't part with it,
No,
which is why you're going to sit on it for 30 years and sell it for 10.
possibly.
Yeah.
When I'm old and I can't flip anymore and the eyes are going, and
Well, you can't even flip right now.
no, I can't. I suck at it.
Yeah.
I
No
just
one- no one
I
even
just
knows.
imagine you as like a blind monk flipping a butterfly knife with your walking stick going through the world.
I'm down.
That doesn't sound too
so
bad.
But I mean, this is the kind of stuff that makes me happy.
Yeah. That's all that matters.
and
man.
I mean, and it. Yeah,
That's all that matters.
I mean, who else? I mean, I doubt there's another one of these in Alaska.
No, there definitely isn't. Yeah.
I mean, there might be.
I don't
it's
think there is.
possible,
Yeah.
but I doubt it.
If I was a betting man.
I mean, there are some other Balisongs. I don't think there's any Krises in town, but and this started that whole thing with when he went to Flytanium and they approached him.
Yeah.
And they made the Balisong Z, which is with aluminum handles and on bearings. This is bushings with titanium. This is a fucking classy knife. It just drips old school style on it. I really dig this thing for a channel handle. This is mountaintop. And I mean, and I love Benchmades. I just do.
Yeah.
I mean, compared to modern flippers and all the really cool whiz bang shit that's out there for the young kids doing the flippity flippity. Yeah, they're like, why would you? I mean, I just don't understand, dude. It's not on bushings. It's all that slop because it's just a washer only knife. And I'm like, yeah, but you don't understand. When this, 20 years ago, this was the mountaintop. This, the Benchmade 4X line, the 42, the 47, the 43. Those were what the fancy flippers were.
Yeah, that was it.
And
You're
I mean,
the old man that can buy their peak childhood.
yeah, it really, I am. And this is, 20 years ago.
I totally don't have that
dreamed of
Nerf
this.
gun I wanted as a child at my house.
Yeah.
We all know what that's like.
Yeah, it's like, I can afford this now.
I can, and I do. I mean, yeah, it's definitely a problem. I can't seem to save money, but I got a freaking amazing collection.
Yeah. We're gonna have to post those pictures of your cabinet one of these days.
Yeah.
We can do like, was it 240 frame a second, like camera drop through it?
Oh, that'd be super fun.
Oh yeah. I know someone with camera. We can make this happen.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we should do it.
In 8K.
Yeah.
Well,
Cool times. Good
on
stuff.
that note,
Yeah.
sayonara, fuckers.
Ha!
We got 6 months for that to still be relevant, and then it's done.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Just remember, don't be poor.
Like, comment, subscribe, hate on us.
That MF like button, baby.
The more you comment on us and say you hate us, the more you feed the algorithm,
Yeah.
and the more our videos recommended. So go for it.
All hail the algorithm.
All hail the
hail the
algorithm.
algorithm.
It is
Yep.
the future.
Yep.
All hail Satin.